Hi my dear Flosstube friends, this is Needle Ninja, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be moving my Qsnaps from my Heaven and Earth design project called Large World Travel Bookshelf by Aimee Stewart, and I can show you my 24 something pages progress on this one, and then we can have some stitchy time together. So please enjoy. So the Qsnaps are off, and let's see this beauty for just a short time, but still I'm always like, yay, beautiful, beautiful. So let me take some pictures so I can show you, okay? Okay, so the most difficult part, replacing the Qsnaps, is nicely done, and I think I did good. Well, there is a huge fabric on this side, so I will need to put my clamps like between the fabric and the Qsnap, and I hope it will catch, because this will not do. And so now I have a perfect, like, this is one page, so it's almost 4.5 pages I can stitch, so I'll be good. And it's really tight like a drum. But one thing that was, well, if you can see, this is the last of the last of the line, actually the top line. This is the end of the project, but I needed to catch it, so I will need to remove my Qsnaps one more time to just do this, I don't know, 10 stitches row. But yeah, well, I need to be comfortable while stitching on this. If I move it too much, maybe, yeah, I will have a lot of trouble there. So yeah, this is it, and I'm ready, so let's go for a stitch with me time. Please enjoy. Okay, happy stitching everyone. So as you can see, this is all the whole progress on my pattern keeper. So let's zoom it in, and today we are stitching on a page 13. It's already almost like the end of the page, and so this is actually, I'll be done with almost 26 pages. So let's zoom in and let's see, we don't have a grids here, we have a park threads. So again, after I move my hoops, replace my, not hoops, Qsnaps, I need to grid. So I still have this line working, so I will just stretch it. And I'm using a water erasable marker with a really thin top. So let's make this line. and this one too. So I think I need to buy a new marker because it's already, the ink is too almost invisible. So let's make these lines. So let me grid a little bit and let me come back. Okay. Okay, and as you might know, I love my lines, and that's why if you can see on a pattern keeper, there is a red line in here. So I will, that's actually a page, the end of the page, so I will just make that line. So this is my page break, and okay, this is, I'm marking this one with a friction ball pen, which is erased by the heat. So after I finished my project, first I need to put the heat over the fabric. Let's like, maybe I can do it with a dryer or iron, and then I will wash it because there are these water erasable lines. So yeah, okay, so I think we're ready. I know you guys who are watching my channel already knows that this is a 25 count DMC white fabric, and I'm working on this one 2 strands over 1 hole. And for this project I have my threads. I'm using DMC threads. I have them in my two cases. So for this project I'm using, yeah, I'm ready for this project also, and I love that I don't have to search through my stash. So let's go for it. So we're stitching on this one with my snake method. I never changed the way I stitch on this one. So let's find 796. So we'll be stitching on a page 13, the end of the page 13, and so it's actually the sky above Peru. Let's find my scissors. Actually, I'm not ready. So this is my little basket where I'm throwing my, how do you say, cut threads. Okay, and I'm threading my needle. I just put, so I'm stitching 2 over 1, so I fold it in half and I put it over my needle, squish it and push the eye of the needle through. There will be a link of how I thread my needle. Okay, so a little while ago I said, so let's start with the first stitch. I said that the only method I'm using on this pattern is a snake method. Well, yes and no. In this sky area, because there is, like, as you can see, like 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So in this case I will go and do, okay, I didn't mark. I'm actually really, see, I'm really lost without the lines. So this is the top. Okay. So in this case I will work with all stitches of this color, and that's why I don't need to go. I will stitch the first closest symbol, which is on the grid line here. So I'm actually making the cross country. Am I making shadows? So I will stitch these 2. Then I'll move 3 next to the red line here. So I will stitch cross country through this 20 by 10 block. And 1, 2 here. And let's do a little feathering. Oh no, this is on the grid line. So here. And I'm done with this thread, with this color. And I park it in the next 20 by 10 grid line. So we will mark all these guys and park, oh no, don't that one, and park it here. Okay. So let's take care of our already parked threads in this moment. So not a snake method today. We're doing really cross country, so let's go with this one. And I must say I didn't stitch on this pattern. The last time it was in really early January, so once I put my patterns away for quite a long time, I always checked my colors because, well, so yeah, this is good. This is good color, so I'm going with that. Because yeah, sometimes I made mistakes, and I actually find, okay, so this one no more here, so we're going, and I think in the next grid, as I can see on my pattern keeper, we will work with on this 20 by 10, next 20 by 10 grid. I will work with the snake method. So let's park it as a, this first stitch is in a 7th row. So 7 we stitch from a left to right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be here. So park it here and mark. Okay, no more park thread in this area, so let's find which is the, this is the thread with a really just one thread, one stitch. So 797. So let's do this guy. He is in a nice 5 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's here. Okay. And in the next one. Good. How about this one? And that's just the last, no, 2 more colors in this grid. So 8, 2, 3. Okay, let's stitch it. There are a lot of stitches of this color on this page, so I made my thread a little bit longer than usual. Here. One on a grid line, one down below, and 3 next to the grid line. Okay, done with this color in a 20 by 10 block. Now let's park it here in my first row. Okay, so park, mark, And now what I'm going to do is just stitch all these 939 color. So let me get back to you after I do this part, okay? Okay, so I just did this 20 by 10 block. It took me about 20 something minutes, and now we are going to do a next part, which I will stitch in with the snake method, because there is already, as you can see, a lot of different colors. So let's start do that first color, the first line, first row, stitching from left to right, and the color is 823. So the 2 stitches. I love these dark blue colors, so beautiful. Okay, I'm doing something against my rules, but there, let's do this. I know a lot of you will do like, what, why? Well, this is something I cannot explain. I just feel like to do that. So okay, next color will be the color 939. So looks like there's a lot, so let me take a look. I will do these guys, and well, let me see this color. Let me, okay, these are done. Let me see this color. Okay, it's in somewhere here, so doesn't matter, so I can continue with this one. Why? Because sometimes when there is a like long line of same color, I will check if like this ninja stitch is not in somewhere, I don't know, here, or the place where when I pull the thread of this one, the thread under will be not covered. So what I'm trying to say is just I'm trying to cover my thread on the other side of the fabric with other stitches, so they don't hang loose. So this color is still the red line. And then there is a bark thread, which I will check if it's a correct color. So down with this one. And well, there are stitches above, so I can do this line, but because as you can see, so let me show you, this is done. And I will park it not there, here, because for example, if I continue here and I will stitch this guy, this thread will be not covered. Can you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to park that one and start with this guy. Oh, this guy is on the other side of the grid, and I'll do that. Park it. So it's actually early in the morning, so, and it's been like 4 months me not stitching on this pattern, so looks like I'm doing a lot of crazy things, but well, that's how I feel today. And I'm okay with this one too. So the first row is done, and 1, 2, 3 parking the next one. On the second row, we can do some feathering with this one. Feathering, I'm sure all of you know, but someone who doesn't know, feathering means like you going over the grid line with your stitches, so you don't have the sharp edges of your grid lines in your stitches. Well, I don't think I'm the person who can explain this, so I will just stay silent and find this guy. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3 in here. So little ninja stitch. Okay, let's go with color number 797. Here, and next to the park thread, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correct. Color number 823. Here and here. And there is none in a third row, but in a fourth row, it's over the grid line here, but it's too far for me, so I will do it 3 over the red line, so nothing in the next, and 1, 2, 3, because the fourth line we're going from right to left. So this is where I park, and these are done. So I have a lot of stitches, and let me check. This stitch goes over the grid line. Okay. So how is everyone? How did you start your May? Does anyone do a mania? I never got I don't get the idea what's the mania means. I think you should start something new. Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know. So I don't know if I'm doing mania. I started some little stitches. So, and it was in Japan. There was a big holiday which calls Golden Week. It's like May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There is a Children's Day and Green Day and some national holiday, I think. So, but I was busy. I was actually in a ballet concours, because those kind of things basically happens when kids, when they don't have a school. So those days I'm the most busy. But we went with all my family, well, just 3 of us now, to see our to see my oldest son dancing in a musical or acting in a musical, so that was really fun. We have a nice family time. while I was working, so still it was manageable. And it was a nice weather, but everywhere was so many people, and the highways are really crowded. How do you say jutai? Traffic jam, so many traffic jams. But we were fortunate enough that we had a smooth ride, so good there. Okay, now I'm stitching with the color number 796. And let's see, there are 2 over the grid line. Let's not go there. Let's stay here, park it. Just in case, let's see if there are many of, well, not, there's no, see, that's why I don't like to check, because now when I see this, I feel like I should do that, you know, no, I will not, okay, no, don't check more than you should. So third line, continuing third line, new color 3838. Okay, where are you? Oh, and I like this color. And because as you can see, there is only one and no more in a close area, so I cut my thread really short. And I'll do this one. Oh, and I lose it, of course, because this is the way, this is the thing that why I don't like to work with the too short threads, because I'm always lose it from my needle. So where we are here, and I will end it by pulling the thread under about 10 rows and snip it. Okay, again this color. Oh, I started to stitch. For you who follow me on Instagram, you sure know, I ordered some mini cross stitch of fine art from an Etsy shop called, I think it's Nikki Patterns. I'll put the link for the shop below. And I found a really cute, like Mona Lisa. I always wanted to stitch Mona Lisa and something like the, you know, beautiful paintings. And it's just, maybe I will show you in the next video. It is just, I think, 50 times 60 stitches, so it's like 3,000 something stitches. And it actually had a beautiful, and it's stitched with a 13 or something color, and it has a beautiful, and well, it's, yeah, it's like, it is pixelated, and but well, it doesn't look so bad. And no, not so bad, it doesn't look bad, and I really enjoyed to stitch on it. So there's my one new start, and which I already finished, and now I am stitching on another one. It's a painting by Gustav Klimt, and it's it calls Kiss. I'm sure you know how it looks. Next video I will show you. So where we are here. Force 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, fourth row. actually I'm realizing that again, I'm always realizing that working on this pattern is something special. I cannot believe that I stopped for almost 4 months, but because I wanted to do this moving the Qsnap thing with you, so this is really feels like a little anniversary for me. Having a good time, and today is my day off, so I need to make a breakfast now, and then I will stitch. I can stitch all day. Let's see how far I can get, and hopefully I can upload this video for you so you can enjoy my stitching with me. And one nothing. This thread is really short, so let me do these 4 stitches here. And okay, I will cut him. Okay, good. So let's mark that. And there is a new color, 317. Okay, so how long are we already stitching? Can I check that? Like 30 something minutes. Okay, so maybe one more row. What do you think? One more row. Oh, and I have a great news, you guys. I bought a ticket, plane ticket, to go home in July. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the plane tickets, I think all over the world, are extremely expensive. So this was again, well, not again, it's like almost twice a price which I used to buy the tickets. So, well, with the war and everything, I know the planes need to fly a little bit different route. But yay, I got my tickets. Me and my little one, we will go for a summer vacation, long summer vacation to Slovakia. And my mom and dad, they cannot wait. It was 4 years. It will be exactly, almost same day, exactly 4 years we didn't see each other. So I'm really excited, but there is a strange feeling which I never experienced till now, like going back home. It's this kind of, I don't know, it's this kind of nervousness. I don't know if it's because of flying or I don't know. So, now just my son just came, opened the door, and I'm trying to sign him that please don't talk because I'm recording. So no, okay. Bye, honey. Bye. A to de. other than okay, I will not cut this part because this is crazy. So 939, where are you? Okay. So it's more, actually it's morning, it's 8:30. Well, not so much morning. And he just woke up. And what was I saying? Yes, so I feel really strange, nervous. And the nervousness is coming from a lot of places. I think, of course, the corona is still not, well, corona is still corona, and the way we we live with corona here in Japan, it's totally different than in Europe. Well, here nobody takes their mask off yet. Well, in a house and in home, of course, yes, but everywhere outside in restaurants, it's still, I will say, like 99.9 people are still wearing a mask. So I don't know how I feel comfortable not to wear a mask in Europe. Well, I think it will come, well, naturally, but I don't want anybody to tell me, like, if I don't feel secure or comfortable to take my mask off, I don't want anybody to tell me, like, oh, you can take your mask off already. Well, I know that, but so I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to be rude, but if I get those take your mask off sentences too many, I'm not sure I can stay polite. I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's one thing that bothers me. Then, of course, well, 4 years. I'm not the I don't look like 4 years ago, so everybody will be like, I don't know. Well, really, this is, I don't know if this topic is for this video, but well, I gained some weight and I need to get in shape because everyone will be like, oh, what happened to you? Yeah, that's another stressor. That's a big one, I think. So I decided from Monday next week I'm going to I'm going to try to get in shape, which means I will try to exercise more and maybe go for some walk, because I hate running. I hate running. I have my Achilles, how do you say that, are kind of short, and and then when I do a ballet, my ankles hurt, so walking is okay for me, but not running. All of my muscles will get too short with the running. So, yeah, plan from Monday is I have 2 and something months to get in shape and actually to get into the clothes I used to wear. Okay, so I think I already said a lot, but let's finish this row. So how are you? Are you struggling with the same kind of things as I am? Well, summer is coming and definitely we are going to go to somewhere where we need to be almost naked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So who is going to do some exercising with me from a Monday? Is there someone? I think I will need how do you say, motivation. No, I have great motivation because I'm going home, but well, the one thing I'm enjoying, no, two things I'm enjoying now, really enjoying, it's my stitching and eating the delicious food. Well, actually anything, eating anything and lot. So yeah, guys, how about let's get into the shape for this summer. So I think every 100 stitches, 1 kilo of walking. Oh no, it's no. Sometimes I stitch like 600 stitches. That will be, I will need to walk like 6 kilos. Well, that's not gonna happen. So I'll think about something and I'll let you know. One more row. Yeah, let's do one more row. So this is a row number 7, stitching from left to right. Let's do this. So in July and August I'll be definitely not able to upload any videos because, well, I will bring my stitching with me, but okay, this is what I don't like, to just dig inside of the threads, so I will park it. So yeah, but if everything goes well, I'll be having the time of my life. Yeah, and I'll be just on a vacation with my family and eating all of the food that I love and I didn't have for 4 years. Oh my gosh. So I need to exercise twice, how do you say, often, because I'll gain the weight even when I go home. So well, enough about this topic. This is not a happy topic, so yeah, I'll do my best. Sure, it will be not enough, but anyway, life is too short to get stressed about the things like that, right? So what should I stitch on next? No, I'm definitely going to work on this project for a while, but if you have any request of what you would like to see me stitching on, please let me know and I'll try to pick that one up and do some stitch with me on it. I have a lot of plans, but yeah, not so much time. And where we are here. Okay, it'll maybe last 2 stitches for today. So anyway, I'm wishing you a great, well, today is a Saturday morning in Japan, and so I'm wishing you a great weekend. And well, what else there is? Have a great time with your family or with your friends, wherever you are, or just with your stitching, with a silent, nice, relaxing place that's what I'll be trying to do for today. Maybe a little bit stitching tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everyone, and see you soon, my dear friends. Bye.